covered by this YouTube link. Sahitya.
1 minute, ma'am. Actually, I'm starting the session, so you might not see it.
Okay, okay.
Can you see it, ma'am?
Yeah. Now can I share the screen?
Yes, please.
So good evening, one and all. Today, it is my pleasure to interact with you all people, especially on the behalf of IEEE Vizag Bay section in association with APSSDC, that is a skill development program. Myself, Dr. N. Deepika Rani, Treasurer and Professor of Gayatri Vidya Parishad College of Engineering. Before going into this personality development for the students, what a student has to do before listening to the presentation means the main thing each and every person has to follow is before you start thinking, listen. Before you react, think. Before you criticize, wait. Before you quit, try. So whenever we are interested to reach a highest position or highest point, or if we are interested to reach our destination, initially what we have to do is we need to listen, acquire knowledge. Once you acquire knowledge, start thinking. So instead of reacting to that, start thinking, and after thinking, don't concentrate on criticizing. If you are interested to criticize, wait a minute, think a while, and then make an attempt. And one more thing, the crucial thing that each and everyone has to follow is try until you succeed. Never quit. You need to remember all these points. And generally, whenever we are going to build up a team, then what do you look for in somebody in your team? Means here, whenever we are interested to form a team or frame a team, here the main thing that is required is we will be focusing on the persons who are having skills. Means is only the skill itself is enough? No. Along with that, the person whom you are going to make a part of your team must be humble and committed. Even though a person is talented, that is not at all enough. You should be humble and committed. Then only the team will make wonders. And whenever you are going to make an attempt, there, if you want to start a task, there, already I have told you that first you need to start listening. Means that is nothing but you need to make an attempt to learn. Already you have done that part. So till now, as you have reached this position, some of you might be in the intermediate level, some of you have reached into engineering, and few of them are the faculty members. Whenever you are going to take a project, or if you want to take a responsibility into your hands, first thing what you need to do is unlearn. Means don't get confused. Unlearn means unlearn itself indicates whatever that is not working, unlearn that part. and start learning positive habits that are working. So each and everyone has to remember these points once you are going to start your career. So already here we have seen that we are right now seeing the situation of COVID-19, the pandemic situation each and everyone are facing. And present here we have seen in the month of May 17th, it is observed that 61% Indians are suffering from mental health issues during lockdown. We have seen it. So not only that, especially because of this health issues coming to the youth or youngsters, we have observed that 33% of youngsters in the age group of 16 to 20 are getting depressed, and almost they are facing stress during that lockdown duration. So not only that, due to this COVID or due to this pandemic situations, each and everyone are facing multiple shocks. So due to this multiple shocks, what is happening is nothing but they are losing their jobs. Not only that, coming to the youngsters, they are disrupting their education, training, and this is creating a serious impact on the mental health status of the youngster. Means due to these multiple shocks, as we are getting depressed, now, is there any solution for that? Or how to overcome this depression? Yes, this is possible by focusing on our personality development. Means, what do you mean by personality development? It is the process of bringing about positive change or improvement in a person's personality through training. Means here, personality itself indicates that we have to focus on building up a positive change in ourselves. That is possible only through training. Means here each and everyone may be getting a doubt. What is personality? Personality itself describes the characteristics of a person. Means how you feel, how you think, your belief systems, and your behavioral pattern. This itself describes your personality. Means at each and every instant, in every scenario, you should know how you are feeling and what you are believing. And based on your beliefs, how your behavioral pattern is changing. Always try to focus on a positive behavioral pattern. At present, I would like to ask you, whenever anyone needs success, how it is possible? So success means don't feel that only talent itself is going to bring success. Talent is only a part. But along with the talent or along with the skills, you should know how to interact with people and how you are perceived by your peers and seniors. Means the way you are interacting with others and the way you are being received by others, that itself describes your personality. Means here one thing that is mainly required is, in order to build up your personality or to bring a positive change, first thing that is required is you have to build positive attitude. Means for a simple understanding, just once if you look at this slide, you are able to see the bunch of balloons. So here I hope you all know that balloons, it is filled with air. Once if you leave the balloon, it flows up. We all know that. But at present you have seen, now we are facing a pandemic situation. So generally during these situations, you know what will be the situation of a balloon seller also. So whenever the business of a balloon seller is going down, actually the balloon wala will fill the balloons with helium and they start selling those balloons. So whenever the helium balloons are available, children will be easily get attracted and they buy. So during that time, one kid is observing that balloon wala. And many kids surrounding to that balloon wala are playing with the helium balloons. Then what the kids have observed is once if you leave the string, the balloon raises up and it goes to the highest level. In the same way, if you leave other balloon, it is also raising upwards. Then a kid got a doubt and asked the balloon wala, will that black balloon raise upwards? Then the balloon wala laughed and told, here the color of the balloon doesn't matter. What is inside the balloon, that counts. The air inside the balloon makes the balloon fly. And present here in these balloons, helium is present, so that helium is making the balloon to fly higher and higher. In the same way, coming to our side, the appearance that is existing, the outside appearance is not going to play a role. The qualities inside us counts. Means always try to identify your good qualities and change your good qualities into better qualities and try to become the best. Your good qualities make you best. And those good qualities become our best attitude. Then the kid is happy and it took the balloon. Means one point that here we need to understand is our attitude is going to play a role. Means always build up a positive attitude and try to transform all our qualities into better qualities. Means at present here you may be getting a doubt. Okay, simply you mentioned that an attitude and how to recognize people with positive attitude. So that is nothing but the one who is caring, who is confident, who is having patience, who is humble. These can be treated as positive attitude. Once a person is building up these qualities, who is having lot of patience, automatically they will be responsible and they will be having higher expectations of themselves as well as not only themselves, they'll have high expectations of others also. Means that is nothing but they not only respect themselves, they also respect others. And one more part, even in any critical situations, always they focus on the positive outcomes. Means a positive attitude build up means you must be caring, confident, patient and humble. That is mainly required. Once a person has built up a positive attitude, then automatically we can treat that person like a fruit of all seasons. Means then, once you are entering into any organization, if they found that you are having positive attitude, then automatically you will be received by each and everyone. You know the benefits of the fruits that are available in all seasons. In the same way, they could understand your importance. Only each and every person expects being humble and being cared. These two qualities are mainly required. Means once you are building up positive attitude, here you may be getting a doubt that what benefits you are going to get by building up positive attitude. So especially because of this positive attitude, whatever task you are taking into your hands, you start enjoying it. You don't bother about the task, whether it is a big task or a small task. You will respond to both the tasks in a similar fashion and you will enjoy it. Once you start enjoying your work, automatically others, whoever existing surrounding to you, they will also get inspired. And not only that, your personality will be pleasing. You will get energized. So especially because of all these things, you will become a contributing member of the society and you will be the asset to your country. Enjoy your work. That is the benefit you are going to get with this positive attitude. At the same time, means here you feel that you are enjoying the work, and not only that, you are developing a pleasing personality and you are inspiring others. At the same time, here we need to know what benefits an organization is going to get from your positive attitude. So once you have positive attitude, automatically you will start building up a team. So there you will start solving all the issues that are existing. Once you are able to frame a good team, automatically what happens? Productivity increases. I hope you are able to see. Only thing here you need to understand is you all should be united. That is the main thing required. And next, once productivity is increasing, what happens? Automatically you will focus on quality. So quality will be improved. Once productivity is increased, quality is improved, and you are able to solve all the problems that are coming, that you are going to come across in an organization. What happens is the consequences, you can reduce your stress. So once you are able to reduce your stress, automatically you can manage your health. That is the biggest advantage an organization is going to get. Your wealth and your health is going to bring lot of benefits to the organization. Now, at the same time, we can see what will be the consequences of a negative attitude. Means here, first suppose, instead of building up a positive attitude, if you focus on gossiping, then what happens? You will be dwelled in the negative attitude. Means that position itself, you will go a step down. Because of that, due to that gossiping or due to that insecurity, means one thing that is going to happen is you will be insecure. Especially because of that insecurity, what happens is for each and every issue, you become anger and you will get irritated and you are not interested to work and you will not focus on solving problems. Instead of that, what you will be doing is you will start creating problems. Not only that, because of this negative attitude, that is going to lead to ill health, which is also raising stress levels. Especially because of this stress, we will be unable to do any task in an effective manner. Especially because of this negative attitude, always a person will be focusing only on the unnecessary matters. Means always they will be focusing only on taking the garbage instead of the actual good part that is required. So due to this, what happens is, whenever you are taking garbage as the input, automatically you can expect what the output will be. Output will also be the garbage. No one are going to help you. Not only that, not only in the external scenario, whereas coming to your internal process, once you are throwing garbage into your brain, outcomes, you feel that internally you are not facing any situations, but internally what is happening is your health is also getting disturbed because of these garbage inputs. Due to that, entire health cycle gets disturbed. And not only you getting disturbed, you will also disturb others. So one thing you could understand is, especially because of this negative attitude, always garbage in leads to garbage out. Means now here you need to understand that always we have to develop positive attitude. Means here you may be getting a doubt that is this positive attitude required only for the people or to the human beings, or can we apply the same thing to the animal kind? Means you might have seen lot many animals, and there even in that animal kingdom also you could find the king of the forest. So once think, I hope each and every one of you are able to identify who is the king of the forest. Yes, the lion. Why? The lion is the king of the forest. Why not? The tiger is the king of the forest. This is because of its power and strength. This made lion the king of the forest. And here again you might be thinking, tiger is also at the same time powerful and is having a lot of strength. But still, even in that scenario also, why we are mainly concentrating on the lion? That is because always lions are seen united, whereas coming to tigers, they are not united. You could find them as lonely. Means here lion kingdom is following united path. It is leading entire group in one front. Means power, strength, being united are the main important qualities of the lion. So not only that, just once if you look at the way the lion is struggling to hunt animals, generally we feel that always lion succeeds in hunting, but sometimes it may fail. But its ultimate goal is to rule the lands. In order to rule it, it struggles to hunt and never quits. This is the main policy of the lion. It always tries hard and succeed in hunting. You might be see the situations that lion is also facing. Means most of the times we think that lion always wins, but there will be some situations where the lion fails in hunting. But during that time, lion fine-tunes its skills. In the same way, so what we have to do or what we need to learn from the lion is fine-tune our leadership skills and always embrace failures and evolve each time we face them. Means one thing here you need to understand is don't get fear. Always try to face the fear. Always embrace failures. Once you are ready to face the fear, then automatically you can win and you will win. In this scenario, I would like to recall a motivational story of Swami Vivekananda. One day, Swami Vivekananda was returning from a temple of Durga Ma. In the pathway, while he is returning back, he observed the path as narrow path, and at the same time, one side of the path is covered by large water tank. The other side, you could find a high wall. Means here Swami Vivekananda has to go in that narrow path. What Swami Vivekananda has observed is, he has observed that lot many monkeys are there in his path, and those monkeys are not allowing Swami Vivekananda to move forward. Once Swami Vivekananda is moving forward a one step, then what the monkeys are doing is simply those monkeys are creating lot of noise and they are making face angry and not letting Swami Vivekananda to move forward. Again, slowly, Swami Vivekananda has took one more step forward. Then monkeys started coming close to Swami Vivekananda. Then Swami Vivekananda started running. Once he has started running, then monkeys also started chasing Swami Vivekananda and trying to bite him. Then an old man started shouting at Swami Vivekananda, "Vivekananda, face them, don't run away." Then Swami Vivekananda came to senses. He stopped running. He turned back boldly and started facing those monkeys. Once Swami Vivekananda stopped running and moved towards the direction of monkeys, then suddenly a surprise has happened. Monkeys suddenly stopped chasing him and simply they left the place. Then Swami Vivekananda realized one thing, that never run away from difficulties. Instead of that, face them boldly. Once you are ready to face the difficulties, or if you are ready to face the fear, automatically success will be in your hands. Only one thing each and everyone has to do is embrace failures and try to face fear. Then you will lead. And another part, in most of the cases, generally we all get depressed once we face a failure. But whereas coming to the lion, we have seen that lion is fine-tuning its skills. In a similar fashion, what one has to do is start analyzing the failures and what mistakes you have done. If you are able to analyze it, then automatically you can rectify those mistakes and you can reach your goal. In this scenario, I hope you all are able to recognize the scientist Thomas Alva Edison. Means here the main inspiration you need to get from Thomas Alva Edison is, you all know that he is the inventor of the electric bulb. Now we are very happy with this situation because of electricity. During that time, first suppose if Thomas Alva Edison haven't invented electricity, once think what will be the situation. Simply if we feel that he is unable to invent or unable to design or unable to select the material that is appropriately required to prepare a filament, then if he gets vexed and stop, what happens? Everything will be dark. Here, Thomas Alva Edison has made 10,000 steps or 10,000 different ways of identifying materials and which material will be suitable as a filament. And during that time, means generally what we all feel is 10,000 attempts, means within 1 or 2 attempts itself simply we stop and we give up and then we focus on the another task. But here what we need to learn from Thomas Alva Edison is, he told these statements that I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that don't work. After 10,000 attempts, he is able to identify the appropriate material that can be used as a filament. Means the moral that you need to understand from the efforts of Thomas Alva Edison is, never give up, never quit, be confident, move ahead with positive attitude and hard work. Always put your efforts, struggle a lot, never bother about that. If you struggle, then you can reach to the success. Means in this scenario, here you need to understand the importance of the struggle. Just looking at the picture itself, I hope you are able to understand how a caterpillar is changing to a butterfly. Is it possible for a caterpillar to change to butterfly within 1 day? No. Many of the butterflies, they take around 5 to 21 days to convert themselves, to convert from caterpillar stage to butterfly stage. So here, why I have considered this example is, you need to understand the importance of struggle. Once a biology teacher is teaching how the caterpillar transforms to a butterfly using a cocoon. And he told that within a couple of hours, you will be able to find a butterfly coming out of the cocoon. Then at the same time, he told the students not to touch the cocoon. During that time, internally, the butterfly will be struggling a lot to come out of the cocoon. Don't touch the cocoon. And he left that place. During that time, one of the student is very curious and continuously watching what happens to that cocoon. And he has found that butterfly is struggling a lot. He felt pity to the butterfly and thought of helping the butterfly to come out of the cocoon. Then what he has done is simply he has taken scissors and started cutting that cocoon. Slowly he has broke the cocoon, and he is able to make the butterfly come out of the cocoon. At that instant, he felt happy that he has made butterfly not to struggle. But at the same time, the student has observed that within short span of time, butterfly died. The student got disappointed. In spite of the instructions of the teacher also, I have helped the butterfly not to struggle, but why it has died? Then student reported the teacher about the situation. Then teacher explained, it is the law of nature that struggle to come out of the cocoon makes the butterfly develop and strengthen its wings. Here, what you have done is, you haven't given enough time for the butterfly to develop the strength in the butterfly wings. Especially because of that, butterfly died. Means one thing here each and everyone should understand is struggle is necessary. Hardship is necessary. So without hardship, you can't shape your personality. Whenever we need a worthy thing to happen, there always struggle lies behind. Without struggle, we can't learn lessons and we can't develop our skills. Here, our struggle and our hardship shapes our personality, and they make us strong and independent. If you are not facing struggles, means you could not understand how to face obstacles. Means generally, in most of the cases, what each and everyone does is they'll try to overcome obstacles. But the one who is able to overcome obstacles is more secured than the one who have never faced them. Means I hope you are able to understand. Now think how many obstacles you have faced and how many you are able to overcome. If you are not facing any obstacles and if you feel that you are in a safe zone, that is wrong. You are not in a secured mode. Always try to identify as many obstacles as you can and try to overcome them and try to face the obstacles or try to face the challenges. Then you could understand how to overcome any difficult situation. In most of the cases, we all have problems. Whenever a problem comes, simply we feel discouraged and we will get disappointed. But once think in the direction of a winner. Winner never gets disappointed. They never get discouraged. They start solving the problem and they persist to their work. That makes them overcome the obstacle. You have seen Thomas Alva Edison. Without giving up his activity, he made 10,000 attempts. Because of that, in each and every stage, he has faced many obstacles. But even then, he is able to overcome all the obstacles. And finally, right now, we are enjoying the electricity. In the same way, the mindset of winner will always be in a mode to get courage from obstacles. So, in order to understand about this, have you heard about Rowan Atkinson? Just once again, think twice. Any of you have idea about Rowan Atkinson? Just looking at the name itself, we feel that we don't know who he is. But each and every kid knows who is Rowan Atkinson. Yes, you are correct. Once if you look at him, I hope you are able to identify. He is none other than Mr. Bean. What you need to understand is he is a comic actor and a writer. He is a highly educated man. He has received masters in electrical engineering. The main problem he is facing is speaking disorder and stammering. Most of the times he was rejected by many TV shows because of this speaking disorder. Means the main weakness of Rowan Atkinson is stammering. But what Mr. Bean has done is he has transformed his weakness to strength. Many times we get depressed when we have some disability. However, raw strength, in a similar fashion, each and everyone will be having disabilities. Try to identify those disabilities. Once you are able to identify your weakness, then automatically you could understand how to change that weakness into strength. Means each and every person should understand about themselves. You should understand what you are and what are your strengths, your weaknesses, and your motivations to start your career. If you are able to identify your weakness, strength, your motivations, then automatically you can achieve your life goals more quickly as well as easily. So only thing what one has to do is learn to focus. Not only that, you have to process new information. You have to project confidence. And you have to start planning about your career. So at present here, main thing here you need to understand is how to focus and what is the importance of focus. In Mahabharata, just I would like to take the example of Dronacharya. He is guiding Pandavas and Kauravas. While during that time, Dronacharya's objective is to train all of them to learn archery. Dronacharya told each and every person to aim towards a bird sitting on the tree. Aim towards the bird, hit the bird using an arrow. At the same time, Dronacharya asked the students or asked the Sishyas to describe the situation while aiming at the bird. And again here also, Dronacharya told each and every Shishya to aim the eye of the bird, not the bird. While aiming the eye of the bird, describe the scenario. So this situation started with Kauravas, and each and every one, while aiming at the eye of the bird, they started describing that they are able to see the tree, the leaves, branches, the bird. Then at that instant itself, Dronacharya stopped them and he asked them to stay aside. Now it is the turn of Arjuna. And again Dronacharya has put the same question to Arjuna. Aim towards the eye of the bird. Then he asked to describe the situation. Arjuna told that he is able to see only the eye of the bird. Then Dronacharya told, now you can release the arrow. And Arjuna got succeeded. Means now here you need to understand what is the difference among all the Kauravas and Pandavas. Each and everyone are having their own skills. But the main part that Arjuna has shown is focusing towards the target. Once you are also more focused towards your objective, then you will achieve your goal. At the same time, you should be also in a stage to project confidence. So always to handle any task, we should be confident enough. In this scenario, I would like to recall the story of Thomas Alva Edison. So once Thomas Alva Edison asked a boy in his office to test the bulb. The boy got tensed. He is nervous, and due to that situation, he has taken the bulb but got confused and dropped that bulb. Everyone are observing him, and at the same time, Thomas Alva Edison kept quiet. After 2 days, again Thomas Alva Edison called the same office boy and asked to test another bulb. Surrounding to the office boy, many assistants of Thomas Alva Edison are there, and then assistants asked a question to Thomas Alva Edison. Once again, why you are giving the same task to the office boy? Yesterday, you have seen how nervous he is and how tensed he is. He is unable to test the bulb. But once again, why are you giving the same task? It is waste of time and waste of energy. Then Thomas Alva Edison told that, for suppose, if I leave him as it is, then what happens is he will lose confidence. At the same time, you are telling that it is waste of time. That bulb or to construct the bulb. Then, for suppose if this bulb is also broken, again after 1 day, I can create or I can construct one more bulb. But for suppose at this situation, for suppose if I am not encouraging the same office boy to test the bulb,
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Tell me now.
Actually, the screen is not visible. You're not sharing the screen.
Okay, just once wait. Okay. Now, is it visible? Is the screen visible?
No, ma'am. Actually, it is blank. Can you stop sharing and again try?
Okay. Okay, once again, I'm making an attempt. So tell me whether the screen is visible or not.
Yes, ma'am. It is visible now.
Here, then Thomas Alva Edison told to his assistants that, for suppose if I am not giving the same task to the office boy, then what happens is the office boy loses his confidence. I don't want to this happen. Then what each and everyone has to realize is build up confidence. In one attempt, you may be getting failed, but next and next attempts, once you go on trying, then what happens is in each and every attempt, you will build up your confidence and then you can move forward. At the same time, once you would like to build up your confidence, what is mainly required is you need to start planning about your career. Hence, here you need to understand in which year we have to start planning our career. As an engineer, each and everyone knows that they have 4 years of duration to complete their engineering. For suppose, if the student starts planning their career in the first year itself, we feel that decision as patriotic decision. Means why I am mentioning that this decision is patriotic is once a student is entering into the first year and they'll be having lot many emotions and lot many marketing conditions are existing, and there the student is having a peer pressure from all the sides, and at that instant they'll be having fascination towards engineering. Means here they don't have a full idea on that engineering. At the first attempt, they feel that they're ready to do anything and they can do anything. But what happens is in the meanwhile time, this will not sustain. Just gradually, each and every idea or everything changes and student stops planning. Then, for suppose, if a student starts career planning in the final year, what will be the situation? So once you start thinking about your career in final year means just within short span of time, you are going to enter into the real world. Means you'll be having a short time. And within that short time, planning and preparing is also a little bit difficult. But in some cases, even though time is short, you can be hero or zero. But in most of the cases, generally what happens is once you start thinking about your career in the final year means you will be get paralyzed. Paralyzed itself indicates that to some extent you may be able to walk, but you can't become an Olympic runner. This is real. Next, you may be thinking, okay, instead of planning in final year, first suppose if you are planning about your career in the third year. Next, again here, even planning in third year is also an uncomfortable stage. During that time also you'll be having lot many aspirations. And even in third year also you have less time. Just if I'm telling that the time is short, it is less. It might be pricking you. Generally, you might be thinking that you can face risks, and you feel that facing risk is happier than anticipation of risk. You feel in that way. Then now you may be getting a doubt when we have to start thinking about your career. Means the right time or the best time for making decisions about career planning is the second year. That is the punching decision. Second year is the best time. Means why I am telling that this is the best time is during that time you might have reached 18 years. During that time you can take best decisions in life. So assume that already in the second year itself you have started your career plan. Means at that time what you have to do is you need to condition yourself. So conditioning means you need to get used to that situations. You know that how you are getting conditioned, the way your behavior is changing. Generally, your behavior is a result of the conditioning. Means you are being conditioned by the family, by the environment, by the media surrounding to you. So especially because of that, simply you start behaving like robots. Now, it is our responsibility to condition ourselves in a positive manner. Then what is the solution? Solution is auto-suggestion. What do you mean by auto-suggestion? What you want, you need to do that repeatedly. Means that auto-suggestioning is repeatedly you have to do that. It is nothing but a process of repetition. For suppose, if you are able to identify what you want, then start doing that consecutively for 21 days. If repeatedly, if you do it for 21 days, automatically it becomes a habit. Even though you are not accustomed to that activity initially, now after 21 days, due to your conscious efforts in consecutive days, you will be able to get acquainted to that, and automatically you will be able to do that. So here one thing you will be able to realize is once you are able to do that task for 21 days consistently, then you could be easily able to identify that you are committed. Look for the people who are positive in each and every situations. So just once again, I'm reminding you, always be positive and try to find positive situations and positive scenarios that will build up your attitude. And these are the quotations by Abdul Kalam ji. You are born with wings, don't crawl. Learn to use them to fly and fly. So each and every person is having their unique skills, but only thing they have to do is identify the skills. Once you are able to identify your competencies, then start utilizing those competencies and start utilizing them, and then automatically success will be before you. So with all these things, so once you start utilizing your skills, at the same time, you should know the importance of teamwork. So coming to my point of view, I can do one thing which you cannot do. In the other way, you can do things what I cannot do. Now, in the other direction, for suppose, if we come together, we can do great things. So one thing each and everyone has to remember is everyone are having different skills. Once all of them are able to come together, they can achieve great things. These are the words of Mother Teresa. Just once look at your 5 fingers. So once if you look at your 5 fingers in your hand, thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, and the little finger. Are all the fingers are of equal size? No. All fingers are of different sizes. Here, once a situation has occurred among all the fingers to identify who is great, then thumb told, without me, you can't write. You can't hold things. I am the symbol of challenge. Then forefinger told that I am used for pointing things. Middle finger intervened and told, I am largest among you, so I am the leader. Ring finger told, I am the symbol of love, so I am great. Then the little finger told, maybe I might be little, but once if we join our hands to pray, I am standing before and you all fingers are standing behind me, so I am great. Just listening to all these arguments, the owner of the hand intervened and told, individually, each and everyone are useless. Once you all are together, then only you can create wonders. Be united, be together, and combine all the skills, different skills of each and every finger, then you can do great things. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Each and everyone are dreaming about tomorrow and forgetting about today. So if you want to build up a better future, only thing you need to do is put things into action. Do. Then success is yours. You will reach your destination. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share all my feelings with you all. Thank you a lot. Dear students, I hope I am able to reach you. So in one day, it is not possible to reach your destination. Your consistent efforts, your hardship, the way you are molding your personality is going to make a change. Always invite changes, accept changes, try to face different situations. Then you can overcome all possible obstacles and you will be ready to face any challenge. Thank you a lot. Madam, dear students, any doubts? Dear participants? Participants, I am waiting for the response from your side. Thank you. Thank you, Monica. Here, so now I would like to put a question. Till now, Have you started planning about your future? Yes. So one of you are asking how to identify weakness and strength. For example, just coming to my side. So one thing, the main weakness I'm having during my study time is I used to focus only on my studies, never focused on my communication skills. Only thing is why I am not focusing, why I haven't focused on that is, for suppose if I speak out what the other person thinks, I used to feel shy. And another part is I used to think that for suppose if something goes wrong, what the other person feels. That shy made me not to speak. But now you might be observing me. Now I am the professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Gayatri College of Engineering. So what I have understood is I am able to identify that I am having shy while speaking. So I started practicing it for day and day and day. Then what happened is now I am able to convey. So what I want to convey to you with fluency. Means in a similar scenario, so try to identify where you are lagging. Means are you having any anger? Means try to control it. Are you arrogant? Means try to identify in that way. Just ask your friends. So what you like and what you don't like. Then you will get some inputs from your peers. So this is mainly required. Thank you. Thank you a lot. I hope you are able to understand. Only thing is this session is especially to make you think. Think. You should be in a stage to identify your strengths, weaknesses, and you should be in a stage to motivate yourself. Continuously, you need to put auto suggestions. That is nothing but every day, daily in the morning, pray God. And one thing, just don't get surprised why I am telling you to pray God. What do you mean by God? God is nothing but the one who is able to generate ideas, who is able to operate ideas, and who is able to destruct ideas. Destructing means transforming ideas from one form to other form. So always pray to the one who is generating ideas, operating plans, and who is transforming energy from one form to the another form. Means here if you are praying itself indicates there in the prayer you should be in a stage to tell what you want. Once you are able to tell what you want, repeatedly if you are telling the same thing, then you could understand actually what you need. Then you will start focusing on that necessity. Thank you a lot. I hope I am able to reach you. Just students here already Sahitya has shared a Google form with you all to provide the feedback. Just click on the Google form and share your feedback. Thank you, Sahitya, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you a lot.
Ma'am, can we have a interaction with students so that
I'm
they
ready.
can put
I'm
questions
waiting for
only?
them only.
Yeah. Participants, please kindly post your questions over there in questions option. You can click on questions and you can post a question over there.
Sahitya, here one
Yes,
of them are asking how to access the lecture in YouTube.
yeah, actually, I've provided you the link actually in the mails. Actually, that is the only link we are streaming
No,
with.
not to me. One of the student has asked how to access the link, that YouTube link. And once again, if possibility is there.
Actually, we don't have recorded sessions uploaded yet. We are making the playback list. I'll just post you the link actually by tomorrow.
Okay. I mean,
You can have only live session in this.
okay, live session. Thank you. Dear students, I hope you are able to understand that at present only the live session is going on. And once if you are interested to access the links, all those will be made available by Sahitya. Be in touch with APSSDC. You will be getting all the support. And one of the student is asking, could you please tell basic principles of reducing the stress? Only possibility is practicing daily. If you practice, then automatically you will be relieved from stress. Continuous exercise, continuous practice makes you overcome any sort of obstacle. How can a person bounce back from worst condition to a best position? Yes, here. Already I hope I have shared two examples. One is Thomas Alva Edison and the other one is Mr. Bean. They have faced lot many situations, hurdles, and they are able to overcome them. So just with a simple example, I would like to tell is, I hope each and everyone are interested playing with a ball. Once if you throw the ball downwards towards the floor, what happens? Will the ball stay down? The force with which you are throwing the ball downwards, with the same impact or as a reaction, the ball raises upwards. Means, what do you understand from this? If we are able to face the worst situations and if you are able to handle the situations, then automatically you can raise higher and higher. Means, only thing each and everyone has to follow is positive input will always lead to a positive output. Any more questions? Madam, I can say that only the angry person can be the most trustful person ever, even though it is a negative emotion. Please make a comment on it. That's true. I'll accept it. Angry person means, okay, you are telling that, but once you are entering into an organization and assume that you are interacting with your boss. If that is the scenario, and once you start showing your anger towards your boss, then what happens? In most of the cases, you might be fired. That will be the situation. So you should know how to manage your anger. That is mainly required. So this is possible only by meditating. Means once instead of showing anger in your face, try to practice to not show your anger at that instant. If you are able to wait for some time, then automatically your anger comes down and then you can handle the situation in a smooth way. So how to overcome stage fear? Yes. So stage fear means only thing is you need to do. Stage fear just means generally coming onto the dais. Means one part is participating in activities, volunteering, and continuously giving speeches. Initially, at the first instant itself, you may not be able to give an effective speech. But in that scenario, what we can do is prepare a theme and prepare a note and start delivering that by looking at the note. During that time itself, you could understand where you are making mistakes. Means in first attempt itself, you may not be able to deliver the speech effectively, but continuously you practice it. Means the same thing each and every successful person is doing. Whereas coming to my side, you might be feeling that I am a professor and I'm handling various subjects. Even though I'm handling the subject many times, but once I'm going to face the students or once I'm going to the class, what I'll be doing is, even the concept is familiar to me, once we have to refer the material that is required. Means their practice is must. Even though you are familiar, once you practice it, then automatically you will be able to execute everything in a planned mode. For suppose, if you are planning or if you are preparing only for 10 minutes, corresponding to that 10 minutes only you will be getting the output. If you are preparing for one day, corresponding to that you will be getting little bit more outcome. Means for years and years. Means right now, as an engineer, each and every student is having 4 years of time. So once you start planning about your career a little bit early, or at least in the second year, you'll be having a lot of time for preparation. Then corresponding to your effort, you will reach your destinations. How to grab opportunity. So students or participant, grabbing opportunities means surrounding to us lot many opportunities are there. Only thing is we should know that opportunity is before us. So when will you know that opportunity is before us is, first of all, you should know what you want. What is your desire? First, suppose if you are not clear about your desire, then even though opportunities are before you, you don't know how to utilize those opportunities. Only one thing you should be clear is, you should know what you want. Once you are clear about it, then automatically universe also works in that direction day and night to help you and to make your desire completed. Ma'am, too much of having patience, is it good or bad? Or suppose if you are not having patience, at the first instant itself, if you burst out, then what happens? Situation becomes worse. So patience is must. And there at the same time, you should know how smartly you need to utilize your patience. So only one quality itself is not enough. You should know how to balance each and every skill. Those who are able to balance all the activities, they will be leading. Ma'am, to a BCA student, which is the best year to plan the career of him or her? Okay, coming to the BCA, I hope it might be 3 years. For suppose, if you are taking 3 years of course, first 6 months, you might not be having a clear idea what to do. Okay, you can enjoy first 6 months getting interacted with your peers and everything is possible. But after completing 6 months, from that point onwards, you need to start thinking about your career. So simply planning your career means doing activities. Means generally most of the time what you do is, even at home, how many of you are helping your parents in carrying out various activities. In every scenario, if you start helping others, if you start doing service, at that instant, you may not be able to get your desired outcomes. But what happens is, there, once you start doing service, gradually you are molding your personality. So once you are able to mold your personality, you could understand how to please your peers or your seniors or your higher level. See, in all the things, only the best formula that is existing is action. So doing, only doing is making you to be confident. Which is the best course or job after BCA? Okay. That BCA itself indicates a course related to computers. So do you start after identifying the best course, or during BCA time itself? Will you take a language or the coding skills that are existing in your curriculum? Already in your curriculum, few coding or languages or softwares are present. Now, only thing you need to do is, during the degree time, you should be able to understand the concepts that are existing behind coding and start solving as many examples as possible. Once you start implementing, then the coding example may be simple, but if you try to solve it, if you are able to get the result, then see the happiness that is existing in your face. Dear students, one more thing I would like to tell you is, here, just once again, I am sharing my screen. I would like to show that, especially for engineering students. So engineering students, have you seen that a competition is going on in IEEE? Here, this IEEE is a 24-hour coding competition. Especially this is for IEEE students, those who are the members of IEEE students. Still, there is 3 more days time. So one possibility is here. Especially if you look at this competition, there a series of coding examples or questions will be given, and you have to solve those coding examples. Means that competition will be going on for 24 hours, and there, if you start solving, and here you may be getting confused that I am not good at coding. Each and everyone are not good at coding, but only thing is, once you start attempting, then only you could understand where you are able to stand. So in order to know your position, you have to face challenges like these 24-hour competitions. Then you could identify your skills, and you could also identify your stamina. So this will help you. So most of the students or most of the engineering students, they might be having IEEE branch. In their college, interact with the student branch counselors, then you will be getting enough inputs how to participate in that competition. So only one thing here a student is required is, they should be in a stage to explore what is happening surrounding to them. Once you start exploring, internally a zeal will be created. So that desire or that enthusiasm makes you to solve any sort of problem. Madam, how to identify confidence and overconfidence. So that is nothing but, generally, once you feel that you are talented or you are a skilled person, automatically arrogance builds up. Then what we feel is we can do anything. We will be in that mode. Once we become headstrong, once we feel that we can do anything, yes, sure, I know that each and every person can do anything. But with that, if they feel it as a headstrong and if they stop doing things, what happens is once you get expertise, automatically you feel that only your subordinates has to do that activity, and you become overconfident and you stop doing things. Due to that, what happens is, because of that overconfidence, sometimes you may not be able to execute things effectively. That will be the situation. Always do the things, whether it is small or big. Once if you go on practicing doing, then automatically confidence will be with you, and be humble and always be caring to each and every person surrounding to you. Help each and everyone to your extent. That itself builds up confidence. So how to overcome sensitive attitude? Sensitive attitude means that is nothing but, already at the first instant I mentioned that once you are becoming sensitive, at that instant itself, don't react. Wait for some time. Think about it. Then respond to the situation. That is required. How to forget past memories, which gives pain and sadness in present time. How to deal with bad persons. Yes, past memories. Here already you mentioned that the memory or the past, whichever is painful, means only thing you need to do is you have to get engaged in another activity. Get engaged in a serious activity which is going to build up your career. Choose a platform which you should be in a stage to spend a lot of time in that platform. Once you got involved in that, repeat that process for 21 days. So every day, don't bring those past memories or bad memories into your mind. Once you feel that some bad memory is entering into your mind, do some activity at home, or just only thing you need to do is solve some examples or open a book or just read some quotations, positive quotations, which is going to create a lot of impact on you. So dealing with bad persons means there are no bad or good persons. The way you perceive means the way you are going to interact. They might be taking it in a positive way or negative way. That is not the problem from your side. Only thing is you need to understand to what extent you are able to share or you are able to help others. That is enough. Whether the other person is bad or good, it is not the situation or the thing required. They might be bad, but one day they will be realizing we need not bother about that. Only thing is you need to understand to what extent you are able to help. So to understand this part, one thing I would like to share is, generally in our life, starting from childhood to the profession you are going to take, you will be coming across many phases like child, teenager, young person, and later leading towards your profession. Generally, as a child, always you'll be expecting something from others. Means there, you always, as a child, you'll be asking what you can do for me. So gradually, as you are growing, once you reach to a teenager says, I can do it alone. Next, as an young person, he announces that let us do it together. Once you got matured, then as a leader, once you are able to reach to that position, then always you will be thinking about what can I do for you. Just try to identify in which stage you are, whether you are expecting something from others, or are you doing things alone, or are you doing activities all together, or individually, are you able to do anything for others? Once you are able to do anything for others, that itself indicates you have entered into a leader position that is required. So you should be in a stage to identify that you are a leader. Once you start identifying your leadership skills, automatically you will do wonders. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Only thing is, through experience and through practicing, only you can understand everything. Ma'am, I get nervous and shivering when I get onto the stage. How to overcome it? That's nothing. Only thing, just try to identify at which location. Just if you are looking towards the audience, while looking towards them, try to identify the position which is more comfortable to you. Once you are able to identify few different locations that are comfortable to you, and if you are looking at those locations, then automatically you could understand how to deliver your talk. And then only thing is, within first few seconds only you will feel nervous, but once you start your activity or your speech, automatically you will forget about everything and you will be continuing. That happens only first few seconds only, that nervousness will be there. But once you got involved into the speech, then you will forget entire part and you will enjoy the activity you are carrying. So thank you a lot. Only thing is, the best practices you are following, that is going to help you. Thank you. Any more questions?
Ma'am, I think they are not posting the questions. We can just wind it up.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. So now can I leave the session?
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.